mean, that's the mystical reality that a coyote labors under, you know, when you're a seed person like that. Now, I'm not saying that's myself. I'm just explaining that in general terms as part of our news broadcast today, okay? You got that straight? Yeah, that's news, right? Right, G-Roo? That's news, right?
That is the news that rocks here.
Well, here's
with
the real,
Grandpa.
but here's the real news now, you know. Downloads and decodes, babies, it's coming your way. Now, I want you just to for a moment. Now, I mean, I'm not going to hypnotize you. You're already hypnotized, man. So just stay asleep. Close your eyes. There you go. Good girl. Good boy. Yeah. Close your eyes now. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now, squeeze them really tight. Squeeze your eyebrows. You're together with your other end of your eye there. You know what I mean? Just squeeze
really
them
hard.
Squeeze them really tight. Yeah, and focus really hard. Yeah. And see, you start to see colors and lights and brand names and shit like that floating across.
Hold your breath too.
Yeah. At least for 20 hours.
Hold your breath as long as you possibly can in that position.
You're going into suspended animation now, baby.
Sit in your hands.
How does it feel when your heart stops? Well, it feels really real, man. Nah, we're not going that far with it today. Now, come back out of that spell. Come back out of that spell. Back into this one. That's it. That's a good girl. That's a good boy. That's it. That's it. Back this direction. There you go. There you go. Come back to Grandpa. That's it. That's it. Oh, I love you so much. You fuzzy bunnies just turn me on. Oh, I just love you so much. All of you, man. I wish I had a whole pen full of you. Just, you know, I'd feed you carrots and lettuce and shit, man. That'd be really nice. You know, let you have some pellets and stuff every now and then, too. Oh, but anyway, we're not quite done with the newscast yet. We got to finish up. But anyway, so when you squeeze your eyebrows and you see all that shit in your eyes, you know, that's a suggestion. Now, when you see something like that happening to you as you're going through your day, suddenly you'll start to see lights and colors before you and shapes and numbers and all kinds of different things, very similar to what you do when you squeeze your eyeballs shut and kind of deny the bloodstream there for a minute, you know, and it makes your vision just kind of come in with all these sparkly colors. It'll be like that, only it'll start around you. It seemed like on the outside of you, but yet when you close your eyes, you still see that color and those codes and all this glimmery, shimmery stuff. It's mostly gold, but it's all kinds of different colors, you know. And this is a download. This is when you're getting downloaded with new awakening codes, you know, and they come from the mystical reality around you, the multidimensional reality. You're just becoming aware of it. You've been operating this way for a long, long time. You get downloads all the time, reprogrammings to fine-tune your life. It's a beautiful process. See, this is part of the spiritual assistance you get continually here. Now you're just becoming conscious of it because, why? The downloads are far brighter now. Just like the northern lights are brighter than they ever been before, so are the downloads. Now you notice if you happen to be in a place where you can see the night sky, that's not everywhere anymore, but if you are, you'll notice all around us, if you look, generally speaking, around the horizon in any direction, you're going to see a real sparkly, glittery, pulsar kind of star looking at you at different positions on that horizon. But it's all around you. There's a ring of them. You see, and these are a part of what we've planted in the sky to help us reawaken. So your download codes are coming through these things I call medicine wheels in the sky, which appear to be pulsar type stars, but they radiate the rainbow colors into this reality. You feel an energetic connection with them. You'll know that's what that is because you'll feel that's part of your soul. And see, this is where your soul, the heart, is what calls forth the codes from these radiant stars, these medicine wheels as I call them, that are sharing the medicine of awakening, of coming back into your life. And see, because we have to do it in baby steps, and sometimes they're pretty broad ones, but we're still doing it in baby steps. You get a download here, a download there, a download there, see? So,
here, a download there, a download everywhere.
And then you got to integrate the download the same way you do in a computer. Once you install the new software, then you got to configure that shit and make sure it works, see? So it's the same way inside of you, human little thing, you just nothing but a little computer, man. With you do need a little more RAM, I'm telling you.
I do.
All of us, man. Recharge,
Memory,
recharge. So this is what we're getting basically, is a recharge. As these downloads decode inside of yourself, you're going to start to see a more expansive view of this earth and of the beings and energies and powers that live here right along with you in a multi-dimensional sense. Your continual awareness will be expanded. I don't care if you smoke the good old herb or not, man. It's coming and it's happening, and it's just part of your process. So just be open to that kind of thing. When you start to see, that's the clue, when you start to see glittery lights around you, one form or another, just absorb that energy. Just give yourself a little time to be in that energy, and it'll download, and then you'll decode as you go through life. See, that's how we decode. We get the download, and then we go live it. And then we find out what it's all about, what it was really saying to us. See, it's rare that you ever get it straight up. Oh, all of a sudden you're enlightened. No, it's just about stages and levels. See, there is no such thing as total enlightenment, except for living in all of life. That is total enlightenment. I mean, simple as that. When you can experience all of life, you're there. If you don't experience all of life, you're not there.
Right
Real
on.
simple, yeah.
Right on.
Real simple,
Clink that one. That's perfect.
But, total enlightenment is expansive. It doesn't stop there. It just keeps growing. It doesn't stop. So there is no total enlightenment. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
There's total living, and that's the place to be.
Step by step. I love it.
So that's where the decodes and the downloads are leading to. So
amazing.
you heard it here first on the Coyote News Network, man. And nowhere else in this universe do you get this kind of shit. Just not yet anyway, but babies, it's coming. So just hang on to your green jeans. Don't wear no jockey shorts. You look ugly in those things. I don't care what you say. You're ugly in those things. Don't wear them. What you got to do is wear your smile everywhere you go, no matter what else you got on.
All right.
And let everybody know that, it's happening. But that's all you got to do is just smile. You got that mischief in your eyes. You'll drive them berserko. They'll be chasing you down the street begging for your autograph and your phone number and shit. And you just tell them, I don't hang out with lowlife, man.
That's why, Grandpa, I suggest you wear sunglasses. So, because all these babes coming out, it's just best to wear the sunglasses. If you have I'll call it a babe magnet or a dude magnet, whatever. Your magnetic field is attracting. So sometimes maybe you want to put some shades on and keep it low, on the low key. But hey, guess what?
Never hide it. I don't care what the G-Roo says. Never hide your light, man. Let it shine.
Right, let it shine.
If the rapists come after you, you know how to give them the double whammy, man.
Hey, Grandpa, guess what? G-Roo's News Net Rock here. Check it out. We got another News Net Rock. Can you believe it? G-Roo.
Oh, you're just trying to usurp my coyote energy again. Oh, I mean, what about these beautiful carbon copies are okay.
Hey,
that's what we used to do, everybody. We used to, we'd have to type our letters 10 pages thick with carbon papers between each one. And carbon copy to John Swan, and carbon copy to Jane Swain, and carbon copy to Bruce Drube, and then carbon copy to the Drube Brube, and, carbon copy to the board of directors, carbon copy to the secretary of directors.
Actually, this is just, I'm just going with the flow. We're still at News Hour. It's still News Hour here.
No, really, G-Roo's got the news. Lay it on. It says here's the G-Roo News Net Rock News Flash. G-Roo, of course, is an official correspondent of the Coyote News Net Rock, and therefore, I, as the official, what was his name, that idiot way back there that was the father of our country on CBS,
I don't know.
Walter Cronkite. Well, I, as Walter Cronkite, hereby give her authority to speak some truth on the Coyote News Net Rock.
Yay! Well, good morning, everybody. And we do have quite a bit of news here today.
News and views that you can use.
News and views you can use while you're here in the studio with Grandpa. And let's just say that, right on. Don't hide it, decorate it. And I love that.
I like that.
And twinkling
Hang
everywhere.
a few ornaments on the old tree, baby.
Twinkle, twinkle, hippie stars. Okay, here's the news. Here's the news as you could use it here in Crestone, Colorado. Crestonia.
Yeah, it's a magical, mystical place, in case you guys haven't caught on yet, yeah.
It's a beautiful day, and if you do venture up this way anytime, I would have to say the weather for the next 10 days, it's going to be awesome. you might want to bring some hiking boots along because the pickers are extremely picky out here. Sandals, you can bring sandals and flip-flops and all that, but as the news highly suggests, bring some boots and cover your feet because the pickers are a bit itchy.
By the way, we ain't never going to have another gathering in June out here unless we get some real mystical mojo going on, because we got invaded this summer. But we always have a little mosquito invasion in the early months of summer, but it's usually gone by mid-July. Well, this year we got invaded about the 1st of June with hordes and hordes of nasty, ugly mosquitoes that they didn't care how much mojo you had. Said, we're mosquitoes. Are you kidding, man? We're bred for this stuff. Anyway, they were a very warped version, and there was clouds of them for like 3 months, even into the time of the Crest Fest, which is later August. I mean, no, first part of August. We still had some issues with them, but that's about the time they finally started to disappear.
Well, you never know.
But anyway, yeah, so you find some inclement things here. You do, yeah.
You do.
You just have to be ready. It's a high desert.
As you were saying, Grandpa, if you do come up here, be aware that there are all different kinds of really cool little insects. And I suggest bringing some long sleeves, for sure, a long sleeve t-shirt. You definitely need that. And you need a hat because the sun is, it's very, it's high energy sun here, and you would want a hat. So definitely those 3 items are a necessity if you're coming to Cresttown. Also, if you have some leather gloves, would be good for hiking too. So be prepared. And also,
we got some really neat ideas for some t-shirts, by the way, yesterday.
Next show, Grandpa. I'm still doing the news, man.
Okay, yeah, that's some news you can use when you see these t-shirts. It's nothing like you've ever seen before.
We'll talk about some ideas for things.
Continue, my dear Julie.
Yeah, it's the news, man.
Forgive, I just got a bulletin there. I had to jump in, man.
Okay.
We better hurry up. We're running out of rock and roll time, man.
Here. Okay, one more thing. Hey, ding, ding, ding. The news. I heard that the dispensary in Moffat has just got a supply of King Kong, Gorilla Glue, and an amazing cappuccino candy bar. That, if you might want to check that out. Those are
man. I heard rumors that if you donate $22, you get a free candy bar.
Yeah, they're about $22
I heard
U.S. dollars.
I heard rumors to that effect, and we don't know this. We don't have verified information yet, so therefore, take it as a rumor. It might be 25 when you go there because you look like a sucker, man.
You need to bring your ID too, guys and gals. So if you go,
there's a real loadie. It's 27, man. I can tell that one.
Oh boy! But don't forget your ID, or else Grandpa's. Well, if you do, no big deal. Grandpa's got a card. You get your card punched, but you can't see everything. So make sure you have your ID.
Yeah,
so
or steal somebody else's. Just make sure it looks kind of like you. You know.
And then, if you don't, but the best ever of the Colorado Rocky Mountain High had to be that Mucolade Crestonian special.
Though that was a good one. It had espresso beans and white chocolate in it, and a whole lot of love, from Mary Jane, man. I'm telling you. And it wasn't. You would expect that thing would give you an LSD trip or something, but no. It just took you to a nice, high, buzzy, open-hearted space, So you could still function in the reality, but you was laughing the whole time inside because you could see the joke on everybody and everything, So it was very inspirational and opening. It was good shit.
Yeah.
Highly recommended here from the Grandpa.
So that's about it for the news. It's going to be an awesome day, and I wish everybody much love and many blessings along their way.
Told you it was
you
a
guys
trip
rock,
Tuesday.
and it's only Tuesday. We're just warming up here.
Wait till Wednesday. What up? Hang on a minute.
Oh, and one more thing before I forget.
I got to look up and see what I'm calling Wednesday because I got it a real.
Okay.
It's Wizard Wednesday or something like that. Yeah, we'll find it here.
But anyway.
It's Wowzer Wednesday. That's what it is. Oh, you're gonna love that. Wowzer Wednesday tomorrow on the Coyote Medicine Show, man. That's almost as good as Trippin' Tuesday or Mad Cow Monday, but it's all building up to something. This week is one of the most significant weeks you ever encountered on the Coyote Medicine Show. I guarantee it. Oh, we didn't do that.
Well, let me do these.
quickly, draw us an animal.
Okay.
Well, are we done with the news, babies?
I'm done.
All right, I should play a little beep, 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 beep. Okay, that's the news that you can use, and now we're back to the entertainment portion of the Coyote Medicine Show. Okay.
Okay.
Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, time flies. Sorry. Chit-chatty.
Chit-chatty, and we get batty, man. I can't help it. G-Roo, man, she just lights my fire and, you know, chills my buzz and says, come on, cuz, let's party. And I'm saying, okay. You know, in other words, we kind of flow together really well
good.
here. It's kind of fun.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Chris Love, wherever you are. I
hope you didn't get lost in Portugal jungle, man. You know, there's big snakes there. Watch out, man.
I'm thinking about you, Chrissy, and everybody. B-Man, Star Child, Cutie, Murthy, Shuffling the Cards, Vampy, Slave Master, Grandpaw, Jiru. Goes for the Vibe Tribe right now, right here.
Right here and now.
Here you go,
right
Pickle Grandpa.
Okay,
Fanning them right now.
I'm closing my eyes and I'm using total inspirational love from the bottom of my toenail.
Grandpa's picking the card.
It's not in the toenail. Ooh, gosh, it's right there in the heart. Ooh, wow.
What you got?
Hang on, there's one wants to bite me right there, man.
My eyes are shut. I don't know what's happening.
I felt the nibble from it right there, man.
I got a hook. I got a fish on or something.
Okay, this is gone.
What do we got?
The wolf.
Wolf!
It's a wolf day, man.
Oh my gosh! I'm so excited.
Guys, here, you can read the rest of it. But this is so you'll feel fully protected today, man, as you venture forth into this rather jaggedy reality and watch people's lives fall apart right before your very eyes. You're going to need some wolf energy with you. Now tell them what that is, baby.
Gosh, this is such an awesome card.
It is.
This is the wolf, and it says Guardian, and it says, you are safe and protected at all times. And there's this beautiful wolf in the forest on some gravel. It's just beautiful. And I'm so excited because the wolf, I want to see my buddy Wolfie, and maybe tomorrow on the radio we can talk about Wolfie, who is a friend of mine.
We see we can't get him to come over. He hasn't been feeling too good lately, so hopefully he's doing better today. We'll go see him today. We'll find out. But he'd be a great guest star to have on the radio.
Yeah, he's a four-legged wolf friend of mine we call Wolfie.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go get him some hamburger today.
Yeah, you betcha.
Yep.
Well, sorry about that to all you vegetarians
Sorry,
out there.
I got my friends.
It is a wolf.
All kinds of friends.
It is a
four-legged.
wolf. Yeah.
It'll be organic, maybe.
Man. Yeah, be organic, yeah. Organic. From
locally grown.
Yeah, from the Titanic, man, yeah.
Right on. Yeah, from the Titanic.
So anyway, remember, you're well guarded and protected today. You got the wolf energy. You'll see it coming. You got all those senses of the wolf. You don't have to worry.
And
just trust what you feel and go with it, not against it. When you're feeling, say, don't trust this person, and you see some fraud going on in the background, some fraudulent energy, pay attention instead of saying, oh no, this is my friend. You know, don't excuse it away. Pay attention. See, that's living in the flow. When you see that you already know, your life will go a whole lot more simply. That's paradise, man. But see, that's the guardian protector in the wolf energy. That's confidence in what you already see and know. And the only way you can get that confidence is by going with that flow.
Thank you, Grandpa, for saying that. Thank you so much.
Oh, you bet, man. You know, you guys want to buy some good drugs, 1-800.
Yeah, it's time to rock, huh?
Yeah, we got it. We got to do a little rocking because, you know, Papa's got a brand new bag and wants to show it off a bit, you know. Besides that, it wouldn't be the Coyote Medicine Show. We just wrap right to the top of the hour. It would be like, wow.
Oh, babe call.
Oh, there she is again, man.
Serious, I'm telling you,
whistling
people.
at my little fanny, man.
Funny
I can't
stuff.
help it. These girls would just, they keep throwing, well, they don't have
You need some dudes up here for protection.
Yeah,
you know,
really,
I need
some,
so much.
I need some bodily guards here, man. Someone really
cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Really cool.
Don't get in my way, man. Don't compete with me.
Papa's got a brand new bag.
Remember, I'm playing from a disadvantageous place. I'm a midget to start with, man. You know, so girls have to kind of like me because I'm cute, not for any other reason. If you get in my way, it messes the whole act up, you know. Because they'll always go for Adonis first, you know what I mean? Always, you know. And I don't blame them. I would too if I was a chick, but I'm not a chick.
Especially at Valley View.
I'm a guy with a desperate need for feminine affection and shit, you know? Desperate, you know?
Not that desperate. No, we're not desperate.
I shouldn't
No,
say that.
watch what you say.
I'll get
No,
mobbed.
no,
I'll
no,
get
no.
mobbed. Oh,
Come on, we
shit,
better get
I'm
some
just
tunes
kidding when I
rocking.
said that.
We're
I got
kidding.
plenty of feminine affection, babies. Plenty of it. I love you girls. You rock.
Guys rock too.
You
guys
dudes,
rock.
yeah, you dudes rock too. But
We
I don't.
better get a song
I don't
on.
have the same affection for them that I do
We
for them.
better get a song on.
But I mean, it's the arousal of the divine feminine. I'm telling you guys, man, be ready for this shit because
Woof, woof.
you're gonna turn into a bunch of wussies and you're not gonna like football anymore at all.
Everybody's hot.
Yeah,
Woof,
I'm telling
woof.
you, yeah, it's the wolf energy, man. The
Wolf
wolf will make you
energy.
wise enough to hate football. How about that? Oh shit, we're in trouble now,
Uh-oh.
man. Now the Broncos are going to attack. I know they are. I'm kidding, guys. You're a great team, man. You're worth the oil company's money, man, and the Pepsi Centers too. You're worth all of it, guys. Just keep on rocking and winning, okay? We want Super Bowl back in Denver again this year, man. Come on, get with the program. There. Now you guys satisfied? All right, see, I'm not stupid. I don't hate football. I love the Broncos, but I don't watch them play because it's kind of brutal, It reminds me too much of when they used to put lions in there with the football players. It was kind of a different game. But that was quite a while ago. At least now we're just chasing each other. That ain't quite so bad. And nobody's got a knife or a machete that I can see anyway, so it's a little more civil, even if it is still kind of artistically barbaric, shall we say? I mean, the more Budweiser you drink, the more sense it makes, and I don't know if Budweiser is really that healthy for you. You should reconsider your habits.
It's the king of beers, and they use horses. I love Budweiser just for that particular reason.
But it's owned by some European combine. It's owned by the Rothschilds now, which is owned by the Vatican, which is owned by the Queen of England, who is owned by the Nephilians,
Hey,
who is
did I
owned
tell
by
you
the
I had a conversation
Arcturians.
with Her Royal
And
Highness?
then there's the Draconians and the Reptilian Enforcers, and geez, oh man, it just goes on for it. It's just, I mean, wow, man. Everybody run for the hills. Well, I don't think we're too lost. I mean, despite all that, we're doing pretty damn good, ain't we, guys, man?
Grandpa.
Just keep it rocking. What a sweet bunch of coyotes these guys are, man. I'm telling you, it doesn't even phase us anymore. When they start talking about child rituals and stuff, we go like, oh yeah, right.
Did I tell you I had teeth?
Not anymore, babies. The last child has seen that little score. And the last person to ever do anything like that is already done with, babies. So we're stepping into a whole new world, a whole new way of being. That's what these downloads and decodes are all about, is getting with the program, understanding, what the mad cow was trying to tell you Monday. Get with it, man. I'm tired of waiting, well... And you know what's going to happen. If you don't get with the program, we're going to have a cow rebellion on our hands. I don't like cow poop in my living room. How about you? I don't like that stuff. It stinks, man. It's good outdoors. I like the smell of it fresh in the morning like that. When I'm outdoors and it will drift away, it doesn't sit there and linger and try to kill you,
Grandpa.
Yeah.
Maybe we could talk about the wolf energy. There's some people, all that ties in for sure. I don't know. About survival of the wolf and understanding.
Well, wolf is about confidence. It's about using. It's the same thing I was just talking about.
Right.
Going with your internal flow, which you already know, and you do in every instance, in every moment that you're awake and alive. You know what you ought to be doing. You have this feeling, and I call it the flow, and it takes some sensitivity to get to know it, because some of it's kind of hidden in your darker side, and so you've learned not to pay attention, to push it away. But see, whatever rings of truth, whatever feels right, I don't care what aspect of yourself it's coming from, pay attention. Mm-hmm. If you don't get it the first time, pay attention. Back up a little bit. Don't be too quick to move. Wait until you see it clear, or at least a little more clearly. Then you start to understand what the flow is. And see how we've been programmed to automatically doubt it, and continually so. Inside, it's an internal dialogue that most people have. Not everyone, but most people live in this state. So there's this knowing way that's, mostly for most people now it's been driven right into the subconscious, but it's a knowing way. And it's a feeling, even in those that are subconscious, they're aware of it in some way. They have a feeling about people, see? Well, there's also then this automatic program that says, Oh, that's my friend. That can't happen. Oh, that won't happen. The earthquake was 3 years ago. It's over with. You know, stuff like that. Anything to get you to doubt that truthful existence, that truthful way. So he puts you in harm's way, you see, and gets you beat up by life, so you'll learn to be a little more truthful with yourself and what? Follow that flow so you're safe and you're living in this protected divine paradise. The wolf, with all of its senses, knows exactly what's going on around it for like a mile square or more. It has that good of senses, not just smell. It's psychic, it's mystical. It's attached to life. It's in a natural space. The same way all wildlife is so-called. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Nature takes care of its own, and there's a continual communion going on. That to us is silent. But those who call themselves whisperers, you know, horse whisperers, wolf whisperers, whatever, they're tuning into that vibe, see? And this is how we get back in our tribe again. It's following the flow of what you already know. See, because you do sense this. You deny it immediately, but you sense this connection that the animals have with the universe around them. And because you don't seem to have it, you deny it in those. I mean, that's the old programming. Well, babies, you know, how do you step past that? Well, you see the old program, and then you just don't go with it. You just say, hey, I already know. Whew, the way that thought flow, see? And old programming dies that way, but it takes a little focused effort, not too much concentration, just a little focused effort at first, until you get the hang of it, until you see how instantly we've been programmed to deny it and go another way. You know, and then, you know, as we dissolve those programming aspects away, then of course we quite naturally live more in the flow of what we already know. In every situation that you encounter in life, whether it's getting out of bed in the morning or going to bed at night or anything in between that, you know, anything you encounter in your life, you already know which way to go, how to flow, what words to say precisely. We feel clumsy, we feel stupid sometimes. The words seem to fail us because we doubt this truthful energy inside of ourselves. We're so programmed that way. And this has been going on for generations now. It's nothing the CIA invented. They're too stupid to do that. Sorry, guys. We honor and respect you, too. You tried. You know, you can't help it. You got taken over by a bunch of Nazis. You know, shit happens, man. We're fixing all that. No worries, babies. See, by undoing the essential programming that was given to us in generations past, we make any of this new modern technology that's designed to control whole vast numbers of people null and void, ineffective. It won't work. Because when you've dealt with the base programming that every human's born into, then you've dealt with any ability to program humans at all, except that which is in the heart, which is pre-programmed by the divine intelligence. Sorry, but that's the way it goes.
Right on. And you know, this is making more and more sense to me as I live and learn. You know, Grandpa, you know that I used to be worked in computer systems at a significant level at one time. But the programming that you were just talking about, once you reprogram, get a new download, all these computer terms we're talking about, I used to do all that, program, download. And when you do it to yourself and get the new program, that old program is no longer serviceable. You know, you're upgraded.
You've seen through it.
You've seen through it, and wow, I love that, how you put that together. I just expanded a little bit more here on the Coyote Medicine Show.
Along with all the rest of us, it's a mutual thing, man. Shared amongst the Vibe Tribe, baby.
Vibe Tribe,
we appreciate you being here today on this
yeah.
Coyote Medicine Show, this Trippin' Tuesday. How was that for a trip? Did we
was
burn
a
you
trip.
out, baby? Did we give you the fuel for your fire that you so desired? I reckon we did. So I reckon you want to be back here tomorrow morning about 7 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. in the mountains, high noon over there, or somewhere around that time in the UK. And the rest of you, just figure it out. Get on one of them time converter sites. If you can't do it manually, get over there on a time converter site. Yeah. Find out what time this Coyote Medicine Show's on for 5 beautiful hours each and every day. 5 a.m. Mountain Time. That's your, and I think that's noon GMT or BKT or whatever that is over there, you know. Greenwich time. I think that's noon Greenwich time. It's either noon or 1 o'clock. I can can never understand. They keep changing shit around over there, you know.
Big hugs, Vibe Tribe.
But
Catch
anyway,
you
that'll
tomorrow.
get you approximately there. So 5 hours a day, Monday through Friday. 5 a.m. Mountain, 7 a.m. in the Eastern time zone. And babies, we'll see you here. Big hugs, everybody. And thanks again, Miss Giru, for your gracious presence, your auspicious heart. We really appreciate your willingness to take some harassment and have a good time with it. It's a lot of fun, baby.
Thanks, Grandpa. We had a great time.
She's a trooper, ain't she, guys? Anybody can put up with my shit. Boy, that's the real test here, baby. You better think about a career in broadcasting. You better get a hold of Grandpa.
You better think about it twice.
Tomorrow morning, kids. Stay tuned now. There'll be a little rerun right after this show of another Coyote Medicine show from long ago, baby. You want to get the mold out of your old brain, and we'll help you do it, man. So 2 more hours of Coyote Medicine following this show today. Babes, thanks for being here again. Love you all the way.